Hello, everybody. This is Sir Winston here on the Sir Winston podcast, and today is episode 14. And today we're going to be talking about releasing material and planning it through the month. So, I'm going to go through what I do. So, right now I'm working on an album. It's kind of jazzy, funky, soulful album. Um, it's got a retro vibe to it, and that's the kind of vibe that I like to go because it brings back nostalgic feeling, and that's what I feel like. I want people to feel like when they listen to my record. I want them to listen to like a retro sound. So what I did was I said to myself, okay, I'm going to make this album. I'm going to make sure I get it done. And then after I'm done with this album, I need to do my pictures. So I need to do my pictures, I need to do all my artwork and get this done all before I release this. So what I do is I get 30 days or at least 20 materials done. Some of it can be artwork or just kind of like quotes or just something that I want to do that ties it into the album, the vision that I have for this album. So what I do is I kind of say to myself, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So it make it easier for myself to release because sometimes I see this with a lot of artists. They have a lot of material that they release on the first week, and then they don't have anything for the next 3 weeks, and it's kind of hard for them to release stuff because it takes a lot of work. You know, we do a lot of work for our fans, and we want to make sure that they have the great material and they want to listen to our stuff and enjoy it. And that's what I do music for. I do it because I enjoy to and make people feel the nostalgic way that they felt when they were listening to a Prince album or Michael Jackson album or a Marvin Gaye album. So it's like a nostalgic thing. So that's my whole thing when I do music. So I'll plan that out. I'll say, okay, cool. Now I got my pictures done. I got my music done. Now I'm going to say I won't release the same thing every week. I won't release the same thing. If I release a video, I'll release a video. If I release some type of picture, I'll release some type of picture. Or I'll just release a story of what I want to talk about, how I created the album, what was inspired me to create this album. And then I say, okay, I'll have 20, 25 material. And, it's, depending on what month it is, if it's 31 days in a month, I might release every three to four materials every week. And sometimes I'll do something spontaneous. So today I want to kind of give you a tip. So what I would say, the first tip, which is I was just explaining, is gather all your materials up. Gather up 20 to 25 or 30 if you can of your materials. So you can have it. So you can say, okay, I have a little folder where this is what it is, because as artists we need that kind of we need a little structure. I mean, we can be artists and be all over the place, but we can need a little bit of structure. So then the second one is actually I would just say to myself and say, okay, I'm going to release it on this day, I'm going to release it on that day, organize it, and I won't release the same material the same week. I would just say, hey, I released a video this week. This week I'll release a picture of me, or I'll release something, but it all has to tie into what you're doing. So it kind of has a flow to it, and you just realize what a flow to it, because my favorite artist is Prince, and he always had a flow to each album. Each album that he did was something that he knew how to flow into the next song or to the next picture that he did. It was a different style, and now you can realize what album he was working on or what album it was just by looking at the picture, and it ties it in. And he did that because he knows he's an artist, but he knows he has to tie stuff in. And I think that was brilliant that he did that. So I would say that's a tip right there. And then the third tip I would say is, work on the stuff that you need to work with on the next month. So I have this month to do it. Then I have another month to do this one. So you just kind of just helping yourself get things together. You're helping yourself get things together for the next month. You're helping yourself release material. You're not putting stress on yourself. So, and this can help you. This can help you gather up all your materials and release it and make sure it all ties in with what you're trying to do. It's a little structure. It's like, it's a painting that you see, but they're, they have all these colors, but they really actually said, I'm going to say something in this with this color. And if you knew these colors and that color, you'll get it. So I would like for everybody to know that, and to, do that with your artwork. And, this can help you improve on a lot of things that you're doing now. Today is going to be this is 14th episode. Tomorrow is season 1 is going to be wrapping up, and the next Friday, or this Friday, and next week we're going to be doing a whole new thing here on Sir Winston podcast. So check it out. I mean, it's going to be wonderful. I'm glad everybody stuck in. If you guys are still listening, I want to see what you guys are working on. I want to see what you guys are working on. Comment down below. I love to hear from you guys. Like always. Until next time, I'll check you guys later. Have a great night.